Welcome back, my hard-headed fellers and fellettes. It's good to see you again. Now, if only I could get through your thick skulls and get you to subscribe, that'd be great. But we got the second engine for you here, putting it together. And you'll see all the problems we had. Enjoy. So, since this is the crankshaft that came out of the crap $50 engine, we gotta put studs in it. The studs that came out of the ruined crankshaft from the second engine.
Loctite.
Yes, we do need Loctite. Alright, and then you gotta make sure you always wash your parts. Never trust a machine shop. Always wash it. Alright, now if I can figure out how the dude at the machine shop wrapped this thing, you can wash it.
Wash it. Poke all the fucking holes.
Tipping over the parts washer. I said up, I'm tipping over the parts washer. And you blow it out.
Easy to blow out.
And then after you clean it, you put it in the block. Assembly lubed. My dad put all the bearings in the block.
You can put it in. It's been okay.
It's a little snug. It's better now that I got oil on everything. You feel it.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. The second one's coming together. It took another crank, but it's getting there. Assembly lube the caps and put them together. This goes with pretty much any engine. Fucking bolt. There's an arrow on the cap. Points towards the front of the engine. Similar deal on the piston.
Damn it.
And the caps fit into a weird little recess in the block, so they're kind of hard to get started. You can take the wood end of a hammer and tap them in. Alright, well, we got the crank in, not fully torqued down, but tightened, and it spins. It's a little stiff, but it'll be alright. Torque wrench. When it clicks, you're done.
Now it's really good.
Now it's smoother?
Yeah.
I guess something was holding it up in there. Yeah, it is a little smoother. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna bump it up to 60 because I don't trust 55.
It says 55 and 55 volts.
This engine is unique in that you have to seal every edge of this rear main cap. It's very strange.
Down all the way?
Yeah. They are. So you gotta cut these things off.
What was that, 15 thousandths?
Something like that. You put a feeler gauge here and you cut it off a little bit above this surface so the oil pan squishes it down. 80s technology. After you put the crank in, you put the cam in. But this cam is rather interesting. So this little nipple right here drives the impeller for the water pump. So this little groove being here, which really isn't even a groove, so we probably could get away without this beady sleeve, but
I have it, so let's use it. But here's
yeah,
what I learned.
but you gotta sleeve it so it doesn't leak water. So you pound this thing onto the front of the cam. A little bit more.
It's just past it. Yeah, this is so bad.
And the camshaft does not have any cam bearings. The fix was when you ruin it, you put cam bearings in it. Make sure you lube up the shaft real well. He's taking his time with this. I usually just give it the old rub and tug. And then you take your greasy hands and you put the camshaft in the block. That one doesn't have a lot of lube on it. There you go.
You hit the back.
And now the cam is in. This is the cam chain tensioner, the timing chain tensioner. They want $115 for one on eBay. New old stock. It's just a piece of rubber with two pieces of metal. The one from this engine broke. This is the one from the crappy engine. Same engine this crank came out of. Thank God for the $50 engine. And now that the mail person has finally brought the piston rings, we can put the pistons in the engine. That is a sideways procedure. We're doing this with one hand. I've never tried to film and work before. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's offset on the rod. Look how much of the fillet there is on the rod.
That just looks really messed up. It's kind of questionable.
What is?
They're not like exactly lined up. They're all set. They're all gonna be like that.
What the?
You putting together every one of them ain't gonna change it.
Well, I don't like it. It's not right. Never seen a bearing like that. That's not right.
Technical difficulties. We'll be back in a second. Well, I thought we were going to put the engine all the way together today, but of course eBay screwed me. So I got to find the proper bearings for the rod so we can put the pistons in. hang around, subscribe, like, comment, share, get all your friends watching. Next video will be this thing firing up and we'll have both of them running. Be sick, stick around, I'll catch you later.